quickly. That said, let's see what the plan for the attack is. Okay, like, we still got a decent-ish time. We're not doing too badly.
You can try quad tank.
Couple of ideas being bandied about. Sombra being hovered. Are we going to try and run it against them?
I mean, we could. There is a reason after all, it's meta.
See, we're going to get the Winston.
It'd be better if I had a Mercy as well. Rather than Lucio.
Team choices? You are young, not a girl. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tom.
Not too fond of Mercy on attack.
The Mercy can work on attack, but
Yeah, of course, but
Speed Boost is more
It's going to be our final DPS, Solid 76. Okay. So we're running pretty standard.
also to break the choke on this point.
Attacking! Eichenwald. I have two things I am looking for when I am attacking on Eichenwald.
try and bait the wall out.
That is Symmetra and May. Question 1, do they have a Symmetra? If they do, my priority, especially in playing Zarya, there's actually a couple of neat tricks I can tell you guys about playing Zarya.
They were very good at
Neat trick number 1, well, we'll get there when we get there. Thing number 2 is May. So if they have a Symmetra, get rid of the turrets as fast as you can. Keep an ear open for when the generator goes down. Send D.Va to go kill it. D.Va's really good at doing that. And then thing number 2 is May. If they have a May, then our push gets a lot more complicated. We have to take our time with it a bit more and have to basically have a big plan around using, basically baiting out the May wall and then reacting appropriately. You could just run a Winston and a D.Va and try and just brute force through, but because we've got a Reinhardt, we've got to bait it out, try and back off, take it slow, or send D.Va in, bait it out that way, retreat D.Va, and then go from there. They have a Torbjorn. Minor optimization. Be careful about eating fire strikes, as Zarya can use those to build charge. One thing you can coordinate on. This is actually, like, I remember when I was watching this, like, do a quality check and stuff. This is something that made me super happy and super proud. Is when someone's pushing, like, sounds really obvious, right? When someone's pushing through the choke point, just give them a barrier. Thing is, if they have, like, a Symmetra, this gives the D.Va so much space, because D.Va can just turn around, shoot all the things, or she could just dash through. Like, if you just rocket up to the turret, you'll actually kill them. And it just makes it nice and safe. Nothing impeding our way. I would like to see a tap of the tab button just to check if they have a May. 15 seconds have passed, so you'll be able to see the enemy team. They don't have a May, they have a Torbjorn. You also have a Hanzo. Literally nothing stopping us, just rolling through. Roll through, stick together, get on the point, and then just keep shelling at them. Good hook coming through. Let's drill that down. Nice job. D.Va's going after the turret. Good barrier on D.Va. It's a little bit over aggressive. We don't quite need to do this, I think, but managed to get the turret. D.Va managed to get out, and they don't even contest the point, and we just roll over them. Holy shit. So the big question that I have in this team fight is pretty simple. It's like, where did the enemy team fuck up? Like, how did they fuck up this badly? And it's pretty simple. Their Reinhardt fucked up. Their Reinhardt fucked up in a really big way, which is he didn't challenge any of this. There is just no challenge going on here. He fire strikes, and then he just stays there, and we just roll on through. And suddenly, we're finding out in the open, we have a higher DPS team, because we have a Zarya that's on relatively high charge, we have a Roadhog, we have Soldier 76 finding Torbjorn, Hanzo, and they have their Zarya. Like Ryan said, he didn't press, he didn't do anything, he just stood there and sort of watched the enemy team go by, going, hi, hello, and then gets hooked and gets killed. And like the fact that D.Va gets away with this is just disgusting. Just disgusting. It's filthy. You shouldn't be able to do that. Luckily, good job by Tom, just keeping it alive. Nice.
Nice, good John.
Good stuff. Okay. Taking the first point, record time. What's the plan now? First thing we got to do is we got to heal Artie up on the payload, so let's top him off. Let's listen to comms. I want to listen to comms. We haven't done enough listening to comms.
Well done.
Okay.
Nice, good John.
Really?
Good one.
I thought it would.
Let me get. I know. Thank you.
Seems that tried defensive strategy and didn't work out.
Okay, good. That's a good call. Soldier on high ground. Then D.Va up, put a bubble on her. Nice. Just keeps our charge nice and high if she gets shot.
Hanzo's gonna try and pick me.
Soldier right inside.
Hanzo's going to try and pick me. Okay, so, like, you know that Hanzo's going to be up there, so first thing you've got to do is tuck in behind the Reinhardt, and then you just go and tuck in by the wall. If you tuck in by the wall, Hanzo can't shoot down on you. You've got this overlooking you, and you can actually still see most of your team, and honestly, most teams don't notice that you're down there. If they do, they drop down, then your team just turns around. Make sure you call it out nice and loud, and then your team should come and save you.
Lobata, so so we have your shield and don't get.
But I like, this is why I like just sort of moving straight through and then moving towards this wall.
I'm gonna die probably on full health.
A little bit late on that barrier. It's still in okay. Our charge is dropping a little bit dangerously low. Might want to bait some stuff out of Zarya. Just move out to the open a little bit so that the soldiers start shooting at us. Just so we take 1 or 2 shots. Just to maintain that charge a little bit.
Area for a moment.
I do like this poke by D.Va though. But I would like a little bit more communication coming off the D.Va telling us just what's happening. If we manage to knock anyone down. Still, we're getting a lot of ground at the moment. They're not really doing anything. Nice protecting the Ana. Good job, good job, good job. Comms are actually pretty good at the moment. Not too noisy, it's not too busy, but just keeping tabs of stuff. What I would like is, if anyone announce that these threats are coming from the side.
Get one shield, please. Thank you.
Someone's behind.
Mine's asleep.
Behind.
Someone's behind. Yeah, okay, good, good, good. Lucio is doing a good job.
I'm not charging him.
Like, Lucio, the thing with Lucio, like, you know, Lucio shooting up here isn't going to be able to do much. So what Lucio really needs to be doing is keeping an eye on as much as possible and just relaying the information around. Because now that we've seen this coming, notice we turn, we get sleep dart out, we get all this stuff going on this side. That one call out of, hey, people are coming behind us. Suddenly we have all this information we can play around with. It means that Jimmy knows that the tanks are over here, and Jimmy can go and start messing with their DPS on the high ground. It means we have all these suddenly, all these opportunities opening up. Okay, we get Toblered. Not too big a worry. We get Dragon. That is a bit of a big worry, but hey, we survive. And holy shit, we're still fighting. We're still winning. We are looking good at the moment, ladies and gents. Very good sound barrier. Let's hear the calls. I want to hear the comms.
Push on front line.
Not very good at avoiding that.
Oh no. I'm in there and have both dead.
Okay. Good calls. I love the German voices, by the way.
Okay, just fall back. Oh, unless...
No, we got this. We got this.
So, you notice that no one was talking during that entire fight. We just need a little bit more. Just a little bit more of what's going on. And I just mean like little things. I mean, so we start back here. And so the first thing that I'd say is this. So when this happens, as Lucio, I'll be saying, I've got you. And I'll just be using my ult. Then sound barrier comes out. That means that I know I've heard it very clearly, and I know that there's sound and cue in game, but there's lots of noise going in games. You hear voices a little bit differently. So I know I've heard it, that Lucio has ulted me. I will survive this. That means instead of thinking in terms of, what am I going to do when I respawn? My brain has gone, click, what am I doing next in this fight? Because I'm going to be alive. And this is where, you know, this call of like, okay, I'm getting Hanzo. Like, we just drill Hanzo's face off, which is great. Okay, call Zarya. Like, why isn't there a call on the Zarya kill, for example? Then, you know, at this point, like, the one thing I really liked was there was an update of like, our Reinhardt, their Reinhardt dead. That's a really good update. That's a great update that we need to know. This comes out, we're totally safe from it.
Okay,
Again, it's just dead in the comms. Like, calling out that they're purple, calling out that we got the pits, calling out that the deaths are happening. Just keeps everyone a little bit more informed, just a little bit more information going on. Because you notice there's moments where, like, we're just looking around trying to figure out what to do next and what's happening next. Honestly, I would not be too against using the Tobelstein here, just to secure this, but we don't need it just yet. We're okay. If we get rid of this Genji, that'd be ace. We need to drill this Genji. Yeah, we should be drilling this Genji, Mr. Clark. You're actually calling out kills, but your voice is quiet in the recording. Okay. This Genji is our responsibility. When he hits this low, as Zarya, we should be thinking about killing this guy. The reason why I say that is because Genjis who are low often are low because they're deflecting. And so you are the only one who can kill them. So let's go and get rid of that Genji. Because you notice that he's still alive, he's still alive, he's still alive, he's still alive, he's deflecting, he's still alive, he's still alive, he's sound buried, he's still alive, he's still alive, he's still alive. Like, we could have solved this. We could have solved this much earlier. We could have solved this maybe without using the Tobelstein. Still, I'm perfectly fine with the use of that Tobelstein there, just to secure the point. It's just like an instant I win button. Not too keen on the bomb. I think that's a little bit overkill. It's still. Otherwise, yeah, Mist is quite right in chat. Like, you'll notice that when I play DPS, I'll say, like, I'm drilling X. So in this case, I'll be saying killing Diva. Killing Diva. And then at this point, I'll be saying, like, Diva low. Okay, killing Genji. Then we lose track of Genji as he dashes across, but still. And at this point, they're starting to come out again. Perfectly fine, we're just going, sod it. Let's win this fight, let's end this fight. It's already over. We've used Nano Boost, and this is where I get grumpy about using the bomb. Did we have to use that bomb? No, we didn't. No, we did not. We've used the like, and this is where, as Anna as well, like, call out that you've used Nano Boost. I know that, again, there's an audio cue, but still, it's like nanoing Rhine, or just nanoing. That will let Jimmy perhaps know that, hey, another ultimate's gone off. Perhaps we don't need a third one in the fight. And we could have just held it off. Because the Diva one was actually really good for the point coming up, so it would have been nice to have that going through here. Now, Eichenwald, third point. We've got 5 minutes on the clock, but that means shit all, because it's Eichenwald third point, anything could happen. It's an absolute fucking nightmare. Okay, it's an absolute nightmare at this point. Oh, why is it a nightmare? It's a nightmare because Eichenwald is one of the hardest points to attack in the game, so you want to be able to do it as cleanly and as quickly as possible. The best way to win Eichenwald is in a single smooth movement.
Not much.
Our priority as Zarya right now is to build ultimate charge, demech Diva. Almost got mission 1 done? Yes, we got mission 1 done. Okay, let's keep trying to build charge. Let's watch out about charging their ultimate a little bit. Keep our charge nice and high. Start winning this Reinhardt battle.
He went straight to me.
I'm guessing, is that a nano boost as well? I think I had the nano go off.
He went straight
Yeah.
to me.
Even with the German shift, even with the German sounds, I can hear that the nano boost fired on that.
Nice.
Did the Earth Shatter land on him?
Nice.
If we had an Earth Shatter and actually hit that,
He went straight to me.
Nice.
yeah, I think we Earth Shattered that. Maybe, I'm not sure. Or did we sleep dart it? Did Tom land the sleep dart? I'm not sure.
Not got an Anna to heal you.
Earth Shatter landed, great. This is where a call would actually be super useful as well. Like the second the nano boosted Genji comes out, the call of Earth Shattering, super important. Earth Shatter is like the hard counter to any Genji ultimate strat. It's the way you beat Genjis, and especially with like an Anna on your team or any supports, especially an Anna though. Spoiler to all Reinhardts out there, Genji is going for Anna first. Pretty much universally, he's going to be going for the Anna unless there's a big clump of targets he can go for. Anna is going to be the one that he's fucking going for. So you can turn around and just land the Earth Shatter. This lets us convert the momentum, even though Anna's dead.
Yeah, I think Genji's dead.
Genji's dead, good call.
He was dead, yeah.
Okay. Reinhardt's,
Got Bastion.
this is where you call like Reinhardt, no barrier. Good call from Tom. Very good call from Tom. Because Tom is in spawn, remember? I think Tom just died or he might be on his way back. All Tom should be doing is holding tab, relaying the information that they got a Bastion. Now your brain should be going, where the hell's Bastion? I need to be thinking about that. Bastion is now to our left and he's shooting the shit out of us. That one call was actually really, really good. Because we could have caught that. The video cuts a little bit, but hey, you try to see W out of bubble, yeah, it's going to happen.
I'm done. What?
The Genji switch to Bastion, okay.
We've got almost 4 minutes.
Good call from Labata. Okay, this is super, super important at the end of a fight. If you're playing in a 6-stack,
Focus on the Bastion.
have someone be able to say, fight's over, focus on regroup, die, regroup. The one thing you'll hear pros say a lot about playing as a team, playing as a 6-stack, one of the most important things to learn is how to end a fight properly, how to end a fight quickly, and not waste any time. You know, just go in, die, get back to the team, regroup, push again. And honestly, it's the #1 reason I see a lot of groups just lose in general, is that they spend so fucking long trying to regroup, and they overspend the time trying to regroup, and then people start dying, they get poked, they start losing out more and more and more and more. You end up starting fights with less than ideal circumstances, just not killing themselves fast enough, or not ending a fight fast enough, not getting out fast enough, and then just dying. So very quick call by Lobata. Honestly, that call should be going from like the Lucio or Anna, just because they should have a better overview, but it's perfectly fine from a Reinhardt as well, especially after a fight's done or people are dead. This is an interesting arrangement by their team. And yeah, just being able to say like, fight is over, regroup. And this is why also, by the way, shot calling should be going to stuff like the Lucio, the Anna, is because Lucio and Anna are just better at keeping track of the entire team at once. Lucio has a lot of headspace free as well. Like, Lucio is not thinking too much about aiming, is not thinking too much about what target priority he's got on his left clicks. He's thinking more about when do we push, how do we push, how do we attack how do we get into the enemy team, where do we move through, when do I speed boost, when do I heal aura, that kind of stuff. That all plays very, very easily into shot calling.
Low.
Tank form. Nothing to be too afraid of, actually. We got D.Va in position. We want to be trying to defense matrix that as much as possible. Oh, free Reinhardts. Oh, free Reinhardts. Ladies and gents. Oh, God, isn't it lovely when they do that?
Area dripping.
What's he doing, Ohm? What's the big mistake? Well, he's charging and he's ending in a stupid location. Like, he should be trying to protect this guy. He should be trying to run interference for this Bastion as much as possible because Bastion's killing everything. Instead, he charges out, ends up here right in front of us, and we just turn around and kill him. I mean, we got a D.Va right there as well, so even if they're going to try and heal him with an Anna, we could just put defense matrix over him and get a good kill. Pulling out that kills are happening. They got a Pharah now. Nothing too scary.
Watch out for Pharaoh. Watch out for the Pharaoh.
Okay.
It's Lucius in front.
Want to get Lobata on the point. Good, good, good. She wants to be swinging like crazy, clearing that point as fast as possible. Okay. Good, good focus, good focus. Ah, no, we're losing a bit of that focus.
Lucy on point.
I'm fine with that ult. The Lucio on the point. We need to be dealing with this Lucio. Payload's going nowhere until that Lucio's gone.
This is filling the payload.
Okay, good, good, good. Good priority. Changes to the Pharah once the Pharah starts ulting.
So Lucy on the point.
Very good catch as well. Still need to be dealing with this. The one thing I'd say as well is don't be afraid to call specific people if you are doing shot calling. So in this case, honestly, like Tom has stepped up to the plate. Like, hats off to you, sir. As a younger gentleman.
So Lucy on
And also probably relatively new to the group because I know you're relatively new to the stream.
point.
But this is a good call. So what I will be saying is Lucio on point, Labata come back. And so just calling Labata in because the reason why is Labata is playing Reinhardt. Lucio can be doing flips, he can be bouncing around as much as he fucking wants. Reinhardt doesn't give a shit. He just swings his hammer 3 times, Lucio dies. Like, Reinhardt just puts a complete end to that. So that's why I'd be calling Reinhardt back to get rid of this. And you see Labata's now back here, and he's knocking, well, Reinhardt, he's knocking him off. You be careful now about my genders. And good, 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 good. Okay.
Done.
We're actually in a really nice position. We've got a big advantage.
You see, we don't need a Sombra.
You don't need a Sombra. No, you're just gonna play goddamn quad tank or some bullshit.
If we can get the first point again like that,
Let's defend it first.
but yeah.
Force and ignorance. That's what we need.
I actually do like that call of let's defend first. Like, let's just focus on the defense first. Let's focus on the task ahead of us.
Because they're probably going to run Genji Sombra again.
Yeah,
Good call. Good call for the team comp. Setting up plans, using information that they like gave us from the previous rounds to plan our next round. Absolutely perfect. Like, they give, like, every time you play a round, you're giving away information to the enemy team. They ran, you know, the Genji Sombra. We definitely want to be planning around that. So now we're going to be running a Winston to help shut down the Genji a little bit. We're going to be playing and we're going to be thinking about the Sombra a little bit more. You also have a Mercy, which is pretty damn strong. Feels good, man.
So,
Okay, let's move forward, set up for the next fight. We're hanging back very far here on Winston. I actually like this a little bit less because we can reposition so quickly. We don't need 2 of us as well. This is one thing I'd say be very careful about is if you are playing this like very high agility team. So first, there's nothing wrong with us being a bit further forward. We're Winston. We can reposition very fast anyway. Like, this is a really short cooldown, so we can actually stay there very, very soon. Like, we can actually just stay up near the front, tickle their Reinhardt a little bit as well. So if their Reinhardt starts getting close, we just tickle him. Tickle him. Give him a bit of a tickling. Because we just go straight through the barrier. Like, we don't give a shit, so we just do that. And then if, like, something happens back here, we just jump back on it. Because right now, we're like, protecting Tom, which is great, but Tom doesn't need, like, the permanent bodyguard. Unless we're playing McCree or Soldier, then we're in a perfect position. But because we're playing Winston, we don't have to be quite as far back here. Just trust in your comms, trust in your ability to react to stuff coming in. Sombra comes in, okay. And this instance as well, like, we don't need D.Va and Winston and Mercy. Like, Winston and Mercy alone easily displaces that Sombra. leaving the Diva free to help block all the damage on the front line, that kind of stuff, helping deal damage on the front line.
Put your shield up.
Still, now we just go through, we start clutching. Holy shit, the damage, ladies and gents. The insane cleave coming through. Beautiful, we spotted our main target, spotted the Genji, let's hunt him down. Okay, target's dead. No, it's not dead. Trying to get away. No escape. No escape. No escape! Greed! Yes! Raw! Raw!
We got this.
This is actually very greedy. Like, we've already won at this point. The reason why I say this is greedy is there's no reason why this couldn't have already been hacked. Especially come next patch when the hack cooldown's up, this should be hacked. And then she could have survived that, and then we're just stuck in a bit of a silly position. But hey, we actually get the kill. Stagger this respawns you.
Don't open the door now, we got this.
Let's push.
They're gonna have us somewhere.
They have to push super, super hard now. This Reinhardt goes crazy. Actually, I'm fine with us chasing this down a little bit.
I'm keeping Anna and Genji busy and some.
Like, I'm fine with this. Like, actually, this is played very, very well. Like, I actually got to give kudos to this because we start poking down at it, but then Diva's there. We turn around. Yeah, Diva's there to deal with that. Diva can contest a point. We can deal with other smaller threats that are going to be more annoying, and then go and try and deal with this right now. We're looking for the Genji in particular. Hi, Genji. Hi, Genji. Like, that's our power as Winston. We just delete him. Even if he has dash, we could follow him with a jump. Good, good, good. Good target priority. Good assigning task mental in your mind. As like Diva, deal with this. You deal with this. You deal with this. We don't need to be the ones dealing with the Winston. We don't need to be like we don't need anyone else dealing with Genji. We can just focus on that. Leave that to me. If we see Sombra or Genji, we're gonna go for it. Good, 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 good.
Because I killed Lucio and kept Anna and Sombra and Genji busy for a moment.
Yeah, might save the asses there.
Could have gone
It's
right.
missed calling out the enemy Reinhardt. The enemy Reinhardt charged there for a simple reason. There was 11 seconds left on the clock. He had to. He was just getting bored of the Reinhardt. Yeah, well, killing Reinhardt's is boring as Winston. Takes forever. Leave it to someone better capable, who's Diva. What's he gonna do? He's gonna kill the Diva? No. He can't kill the Diva fast enough before we kill everything else.
Kind of hang back a little bit because I kind of need a
Yano's going to Kadeshi, you gotta sleep. Nice. Nice. Good, because again, it's that thing of keep track of the meta objectives. Actually, I want to listen to this discussion that's happening. I don't know if it's relevant or not, but I want to listen to it anyway. But a good thing to keep in mind is on that final 10 seconds, they are all going to be rushing to the point, so easy time for sleep darts on the Ana. Is this the first VOD? Yes. I'm only doing one. Like, it's taken me like a good 50 minutes so far anyway.
kind of
Or 45 minutes so far to get this far, and we're nowhere near done.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I go in depth. Oh. Well, the ladies love me.
Try to figure out where the bastion is and then
What am I saying? What am I saying?
rush them.
I wanted to listen to these comms. Let's listen to these lovely, tasty comms.
I think we should almost expect him to go Bastion for the first point.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, predicting Symmetra.
Try to figure out where the bastion is and then just bomb rush them.
Or Bastion.
when
Ooh.
we push through, can the Rhine kind of hang back a little bit because I kind of need a shield because I'm
No, no,
last.
Ryan.
Oh,
Ryan is our front line.
Mental.
Diva then. No, well, okay.
No,
Ryan
Diva
kind
needs
of-
to
Yeah, Diva.
dive the Bastion if they have.
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna dive the bastion if we have one.
The thing
Just
is,
like
like,
Try to run in the middle of it.
just stay
Just
behind
stick
the
close
shield
to the
yourself.
tanks.
I mean, the shield doesn't work on proximity. As long as the shield's between you and the enemies, it doesn't matter how close the shield is to the enemies.
Adi
If I
said-
move somewhere
said,
where you can't get behind, just shout at me. And tell me where you
Adi
need
said
me.
a pretty wise thing.
Good. It's like
play
questions
it.
asked, answering
be
questions,
ready to
setting up.
die.
Yeah.
I think the request there, like, I think maybe got a little bit misinterpreted. The way that I read it is basically saying, Labata, don't charge off. That's at least how it sounded in my mind, is saying, Labata, don't charge in like a lunatic. Just hang back a little bit. Don't go charging too far in.
Yeah, just
That
go.
was a good point, actually.
If we just.
But in general, like, yeah, especially if they're running, like, we're playing around a bastion that they might not have. Honestly, I'd be more scared if they have a Symmetra.
Ready? They've
Go
got
for it,
Symmetra.
yeah. Go
Got
for it.
Symmetra.
Okay, they got a Symmetra. There's actually a cool tactic I want to tell you guys right now, which especially if the Reinhardt's standing about here. As Zarya, if you fire and aim your projectile, your right click, about here, you will splash and hit a turret that's up here. So there's usually like a turret here, turret here, turret here, turret down here, maybe one over here. If you fire and aim a projectile about here or here, like across this top bit, you can actually start clearing them nice and early. Big thing we're going to be trying to look to do, get barriers up and running. They've set up the turrets in a really bad location. Gee. And we've just done it again. So normally, the turrets are here, 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 maybe one or two over here. Instead, they decided to set them all up on this door. some reason, we didn't go that way. We just ran straight through the choke point again. Good movement. Everyone just moves through. We lose the Roadhog, but we're still okay.
I think so.
Everything's purple. I'd love a call of just everything's purple.
Okay, I'm dead.
Okay, we get a bit fragmented. Symmetra starts killing everything. Feels bad, man.
Dead too.
Alright,
Okay, reset.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fall back.
Good call on hey reset. Not the end of the world. You've got plenty of time.
Go.
So what happens here? So first things first, like the second that we like the moment actually I want to go back even sooner.
Symmetra.
Symmetric.
The second that we stand here and there's not like a fucking spider web laser show lighting up Zarya and D.Va. In my mind, especially as like, you know, the Ana, the Lucio, that kind of stuff, the stuff that's usually training behind a bit is, okay, we gotta push now because they are not prepared. They are not prepared for our defense at all at the moment. They are not ready.
Go.
So we want to tuck in as quickly as we can behind here. And especially like poor Artie gets caught out, I think. Yes, he does. Killed for it. They go hard on us this time. And this is where we benefit a lot from having a focus target. Because like if we kill Rein and we call Rein's purple, like this is a dead Reinhardt. Like the second he's ended up here on half hit points, this man is dead. If D.Va turns and shoots him, if we turn and shoot him, and even if Reinhardt gets a cheeky slap in, which Reinhardt is entitled to do at the moment,
No.
we'd be in a really solid location to kill this Reinhardt. Unfortunately, like we've got targets pulling over here, D.Va's running off over this way, everything's going crazy, everyone's all over the place, no one's focusing anything. Chaos happens, no plan, no calls, everything's died.
Okay, reset.
Someone was probably cooked in the small door. The second you see that the big door has got nothing on it, just ignore the small door. Like, there was an opening there, we just had to take it. Feels bad, man.
Oh man, that was.
Behind the.
Don't get picked. Don't get picked.
Don't get picked, correct.
Oh man, that was a 1.0.
Artie, I talk you up, man. I say that you're a good player, and then you go and get picked and you stagger the spawns.
Yep.
Just come back the second you go below 300.
Shocking.
Everyone else, we could go in now.
Good patience for them, team.
Okay, yeah, D.Va like distract the right line and stuff.
Meanwhile, Jimmy's gone fucking special ops.
I'm just
Finds the teleporter.
What we're pushing.
Barrier getting down.
Oh, we have.
I love the German voices.
What we're pushing.
Barrier getting down.
Oh, we have to.
Never heard D.Va in German before. Fascinating voice. She found the telly.
Tell me down.
Telly's dead. Good.
Time to push.
Oh, we can survive this. Okay. Okay, now they're ulting. So, okay. We have not made an engagement yet. They're engaging on us. We want to just back out here. Would have been nice to see the barrier just come up once or twice. What I like doing when our enemy Roadhog's ulting
Ammonia.
Tell me down.
is I feather the barrier. Because what you want to do is you want to use the knockback to like push yourself back as Reinhardt. So you flash the barrier up and down. That way you're blocking some of the damage and blocking some of the damage coming through to your team. But you're also getting the pushback because you keep getting launched up and back and up and back and up and back. So it's like you get free body hops back. And that might have been able to just keep us alive here maybe. But still,
No,
use the ult there.
turret is on the small door.
We just have one teleport.
Good call by Miranda. Just calling out where the turrets are. So if they're all in the small door, go through the big door. We don't need to go through the small door.
Well, Telly's down
You
anyway.
can brute force. Holy shit, Chickenality. Beautiful name, Chickenality. Welcome to the many. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting stream. Good to have you with us, my friend. This is a bit overeager. Ooh. I don't like this at all. I don't know what's going on here. What the fuck is this?
No, the turret is on the small door.
What's happening here? Because to me, this fight's already over, but it seems like most people managed to survive. They're still pushing in.
Well, Telly's down anyway. And Sombra's that I got.
This is
I'm fine.
scary time. This is dangerously close to trickling in now. We're clear call of fight's over. I mean, all Artie should be doing is looking for picks back here, but as you can see, someone got
How
hooked.
did that
Randy got hooked.
get me?
And now, like, we have no idea of what we're doing. We're confused. We're lost.
They're on set. They have no heals.
There's anarchy. Oh god, what's happening? There's no plan.
Fine.
They're on ice.
Fucking it.
And the reason why this has
Telly's down
happened
anyway. And Sombra's that I got.
Alright.
is one of the three people who are alive, and when someone running in, like, you know, Mr. Clark here, just running in, needed to say, you two are out there. it's done. Like, we just lost Labata, we just lost, tons of people. Everyone's dead, you two are isolated in there. Roadhog's just stood here as well. We either stay here at the gate and try and poke against the Roadhog, which is really, really dangerous, and I don't like doing that because he could just hook us, and then with this combination, we're just dead. Or we try and desperately run in here, but there's just no way we're saving this. We maybe could have tried saving whoever that Zarya's going after, but it's just
Did that fucking hood get me?
done at this point. This is just, there's no information going through, so no one quite knows what they're doing. Someone just needed to
As said, they have no
make
heals.
the call of,
Time to push.
we're done.
Go
Like,
for
this fight is not going to work. Artie, go throw yourself off the side if you can. Get a pick or two on the way out, but
Fox
we just have to
coming in
regroup.
right side. Soldier behind.
Done.
okay.
I'm
Meanwhile, though, people start pushing because, hey, Artie's a fucking baller. That's getting kills. The hell? Yeah, this is where, like,
Nice.
Fox
how Artie is not dead, I have no idea.
Nice.
coming in right side.
How did you not die?
I'm done.
How did you not die? It must have just been you and Anna.
Soldier down.
That's so bad by then that they didn't kill you. It's 2 versus God knows what. And
You got this. You got this.
I've got nano for when they come. What else do we have?
On my way back. I'm probably gonna be slow.
good job by Tom as well. Just collecting resources. Make the thing like, whoa, Jesus, lighting.
Done.
Let's stick on this screen. Let's see. Okay. So what I like that what Tom's doing is what I'll occasionally do, and that's after a team fight, I'll just try and take stock of what's just happened. So I'll generally ask, like, what do they use? They use this, this, and this, right? And then maybe someone else will come in and say, oh, they use this. And I'll say, okay, what do we got for next fight? Because what that does is it says to the rest of the team, prepare for next fight. This fight's over. Stop thinking about this one. Start thinking about saving for the next fight. It just gets the team into a good habit and just rolling that information forward. So instead of thinking about, oh, well, I could maybe use this. It's like, well, if they try and come in, we have nano boost. So then I already know if I'm like Labata or Jimmy or Artie, I already know that they, if they do start running in, then I'm just going to fire off the nano boost and we're going to win and kill whatever comes through. Or if I have X resource available, if I am Artie, I can then use my ultimate and push them further back, and we can just try and keep track of our ultimates, announce, regroup, replan, that kind of stuff. All good stuff. I can't believe. Like, I should have, I have another VOD. Different perspective. Though it's the Lucio's perspective, Miranda would have been dead at that time as well, I think. Technically, we also have the Lucio and Zenyatta perspective of the same game. So maybe we can try and catch that on this other perspective.
300.
We have to.
I want to see what happened there.
You got this.
It's a little bit too far forward.
Careful, we only
What I like as well is it's very clear that he's using lower graphic settings. Yeah, because we've got healing perspective. Artie uses his ult down here and just, he must have knocked Symmetra off maybe? Like, how the hell
Yeah, go.
did he survive this long? What a champion! What a fucking legend!
In right side. Soldier behind.
Good job by Tom just staying alive back there, but holy shit!
done.
Ow. Ow. Feels bad, man.
Careful, we only got 20 seconds.
Stay on the point.
Last one. That's
You
alright.
got this.
This-
You got this.
I've got nano.
Good call by Miranda as well, just saying, like, you got this. Remind people as well, like, instead of just saying you got this, also say, like, give some information, like, say, there's 4 of you there, none of them, so they know that, and, like, Reinhardt halfway there. That kind of thing, just a couple of little nuggets of information so that they can plot better. Hey. That was insane. The fact that Roadhog was allowed to survive that long.
You didn't fuck up like me.
You're gonna watch the game that comes after they use Sombra more effectively. You can flick through it. You can give it a quick look. Let's put that away.
What else
Go to
do
this
we
one.
have?